Back Porch Review, folks. This is Nick. I know it's been a couple of years since I have posted an updated video, and there's good reason. As you can see, obviously I'm not on the same back porch as I was the last time because I'm actually not outside. I'm actually in the office of the church that I now serve at as pastor. So my wife and I have moved to a different city. Now we're still in the South. We are a little bit further north, but we are still in the American South. But that being said, I have moved to a different church, and so obviously with that comes new locations, right? So a few things just as a quick update, and I'll probably post a few updated videos, or this is what's going on updated videos, but I thought it could be kind of fun to record one here in the church office. Mainly because it's a great little church office. As you can see behind me, I've got a few bookshelves here, and my wife has been setting up with some of the other members of the church a church library, and so we're working on that as well. So there'll be some fun books to look at there. And then I've also set up a office or a study in our home with some bookshelves, and so there's quite a bit to really kind of update. So there'll be a few update videos. But that being said, we've moved, and for the first time in our almost 11-year marriage, we were able to buy a house. Now, obviously, home prices are outrageous, but it actually made more financial sense to buy than to rent where we're at now. So that's the other reason we bought, and so there'll be some videos on that too, right? Looking at the house. But if you're following this channel at all, my few subscribers that I have, you probably noticed that the name of the channel has changed, as well as a couple of playlists that have popped up. And that's really because, that's because, quick answer, I want to do more than just do booktubing, right? Everything that I've ever read online always talks about, if you're going to do a blog or a vlog or a booktube or anything like that, you need to find your niche. That way your audience can come to you for that niche, right? This is why we have YouTube channels on tiny homes, which I love, or YouTube channels on gardening, which I also love, or YouTube channels on making fun of movies like Mystery Science Theater, which is also a lot of fun, right? But really, I got to thinking about it the other day before even recording this video, and I thought, who has only one interest, right? We all had multiple interests, right? I love books, right? My booktube will be mostly, as before, there might be some fiction thrown in, but really it's going to be on church history and theology and the patristics and stuff like that. Like, just for example, right now, actually I put the book up, let me get it, but I'm doing a class for my master's degree on the spirituality of the early church. And so, forgive me as I lean over and open up my bag. And one of the books that we're reading is the last of a series of books on the early church, but the series is by a guy named Christopher Hall. He's done multiple books, but he was also one of the editors for the Ancient Christian Commentary series on Scripture, which our church library now has an entire collection of, which is wonderful. But this one is called Living Wisely with the Church Fathers, right? And so this is a great book. What I've read of it so far, as you can see, not much for class. But that being said, I'll be doing books like that. But at the same time, my interests also lie beyond just reading, right? I know that BookTube is about reading, right? And I follow BookTube channels that have folks that are doing a TBR list of about 10 books a month, right? There's no way I can read that much. I'm just too slow of a reader. And so, that being said, though, if you're noticing my channel, or if you're on my channel, you've noticed that I've added another playlist, or I'm going to, rather. I've got it set up. I don't know if I've got it public because I don't have any videos yet as of recording this one. But because we now have a yard and a house, I am a very, very, very light green thumb person. So I want to garden, right? With the changes in our culture and the changes in the world and that kind of stuff going on, whatever that might be, I want to be able to at least grow something that we can eat out of our own garden, right? Now, I'm not... I don't know where we're living at. There's no way we can be fully self-sufficient. We don't have enough property, and you'll see that in the video that comes along. I mean, we're sitting on 1/4 of an acre. That's not enough to grow all that much. Now, there is a YouTube guy I follow that did actually do farmers market gardening on 1/4 acre of land, and I think that's fascinating. But with church responsibilities and school responsibilities, and me looking to go on and do a doctoral degree after I'm finished with my master's, there's just no way I can self-sufficiently farm all day long on 1/4 acre of land. But that being said, I still want to put in a garden. And so that channel or that video, those videos won't be really a here's some gardening tips, at least not initially, as much as it will be just here are my misadventures in putting a garden in the ground. So, all that being said, I'm planning to do that. I'll show you the house. I'll show you the shelves, right? We'll do bookshelf tours, right, of this and the library at the church and even the library in my study at home. But it'll be more than just books, right? It'll be, because I'm also a pastor, I might even do just some pastoral videos. And most of those might even be recorded right here in the office here at the church. Just on, world topics or what's going on in the church, what's going on in theology, what's going on in church history, what's going on in the world, right? So I'll probably do some stuff like that. These might even be just to supplement what's going on my own personal blog, which you can find the link to on the main channel page here at Southtown Pastor, which is just the southtownpastor.com. And that's only because I couldn't find the South, well, darn, I feel like I need to edit this part of the video out, but as you can see, I'm doing it extemporaneously, and so I have no notes in front of me, so that's why I can't remember what I wanted to say. I wanted to call it the South something pastor, and I forget what it is now, but anyway, it's the southtownpastor.com. Go check that out. I haven't updated it in a little bit because of the move and school starting back up, but anyway, wanted to give you guys a quick update. I hope that you'll continue following me here at the Southtown Pastor. Check out my blog, check out Twitter, whatever else. I'll try to regularly update as best I can because this is just a good personal outlet for me. But if you do have some good works on theology or the changing culture or anything like that that you want me to check out and maybe review or talk about, or if you've got questions, I'd love to hear those. Right, you can place those in the comments below. Also, if there's anything just even new house gardening wise, right, you want to hear about, put those in the comments. And I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to obviously build this channel a little bit more as just not only something fun to do, but just a fun creative outlet for somebody that's really not all that creative, right? I used to like to draw, and I'm not good at it, but I do like to talk because I do that for a living, right? And I also like to talk about scripture, and I like to talk about church history, and I like to talk about the Lord because, well, I'm a Christian pastor, right? And so if you've got questions, let me know. And this video has gone on about 8 minutes now, close to it, and so I will leave it at that as a quick update video. And hopefully there will be new booktube videos, gardening videos, and even pastoral chat videos. I'll need to find a fun name to call that playlist. But anyway, hopefully those will be coming soon. And so now I'm off to do some more studying and some more reading, and actually to grab lunch with a buddy. So I will see you guys later. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I look forward to sharing more content with you guys soon. Take care.